Name, age.
Yo, Ason Shade, 18.
Okay, start again.
Are you gonna say where you're?
No, you said name,
Well,
age.
where are you
cunt.
from?
I'm from Karratha. I've been doing this music thing for like a year, a little bit longer now, like nearly 2 years now.
Sweet.
And yeah, I've been a member of OM for like fucking
6 months a year.
not even, man, like 3 months. I only moved down like 3 months ago.
Alright.
Yeah.
So how did you get into music?
Oh well, fuck, man. I got like a pretty musical family. You know, like the whole time of my upbringing, they constantly told me about the fucking scene they were in, and you know all the fucking sick live shows they used to go to, and all the music that they loved to play at certain times. And like, you know, I feel like I was raised in a household where it's like a lot of the time in certain situations or emotions or when you need a certain way to convey things, it's like music's the only thing that can be there to really tell that. And so that sort of comes through with my music, because I feel like sometimes the way I just speak normally can't portray the way I actually want to talk about stuff. So I got to do it musically in a way that's more expressive.
That's a good answer.
Shout out mum and dad, bro.
Shout
They
out
taught me a lot about shit. You know, my dad was into a lot of that fucking punk, a lot of that grunge, a lot of that fucking indie rock sort of shit of the 90s. But he also liked a lot of electronic shit, and so did my mum. Plus, you know, she had a pretty just like wide range of stuff, so there's a lot of influences there to grab on from. Shout out Gorillaz, shout out Pnau, Pnau, that's like an Australian electronic band. Shout out Daft Punk, hella influenced me growing up. That's hella synth lines, hella bass lines, all that good shit. The drum loops, bro. It's perfect. That's the sort of shit that I like to hear in music, because it's complex, because fuck all that acoustic shit. We digital, boy. 2004 shit.
So how'd you meet OM?
So originally, you know, I was doing some shit up north, because, you know, I got into my rap music and that, and I really just wanted to start doing it. And it's kind of hard to just do it by yourself, so I had mates who also wanted to do it. And, you know, that was cool. We made some good songs or whatever, but, like, you know, there was just a sad reality, and the fact was these people I was working with were just not committed in the shit we were doing. You either do it or you don't. And, you know, I was the only one that really wanted to put the work in and commit to it. So at the end of the day, I just sort of wanted to outsource for other talent. You know, they ended up dogging me over anyway, so it was kind of perfect. Moved down to Perth. Actually, before I moved down to Perth, you know, I got into contact with Chronic, and this is the time that he was starting to form up Eshed Up. And, you know, I seen Eshed Up and they were looking for artists and whatnot, so I messaged him. Fucking, this is my shit. And he liked my shit, and I was like, fucking oath. And, you know, I happened to like check out some of this shit on Soundcloud and that, and I really like this song, Another Day, Another Session. That's another song, Dead Awesome. You know, there's some other songs I like, but those were the main two that I really fucked with. And there was this other rapper on these songs named Cal, with these fucking sick little peak type vocals. Shout out the man FRIENDZ Rat, man on cameraman right now. Basically, Cal, FRIENDZ Rat, whatever. I think he goes by FRIENDZ Rat now. He was up in Karratha doing some work stuff, and he needed a hand with something. So he flicked the boy a message, the boy being me. And you know, the rest is history. Cooked up some heat in the stew.
Messaged him before I got there, and then spent every single night at his house, pretty much.
Yeah, bro, we kicked it off. You know, it was bound to happen. You know, he told me about the OM shit. And honestly, I loved the look of it, because it was like everything that I wanted my shit to be.
Cool, man, cool. So
Moved down to Perth, bro, and fucking made it happen. Shout out OM.
OM. So what projects have you put out?
So originally, I had a few, like, I wouldn't call them projects, they're more just like collections of music that I was putting out on Soundcloud in the very early days. More just to organise everything, sort of test out the concept of putting things together. But now, the only things I've got out is the Ason 1 EP on Spotify. That's just my Suicide Hade track and my Malibu track. Both pretty aged now. You know, I kind of look back at them and don't really like them that much, but you know, it is what it is. It was me a year ago. You know, it's a piece of my history. I'm glad I've evolved from that sort of sound. And yeah, it's cool, you know, that I had a music video to go with it, so can't complain there. Shout out Bad Dinners. And very recently I dropped the Cabin Fever EP, which was kind of not too planned. You know, I had these two really good songs there that I'd made off some Dexies one night, going hard.
In my glass, I don't fuck with arachnophobes. It's a bit sparse up when I'm in the crack the code. Bit of bougie ass in my lap when I pack a cone. Moving like a bar, we sparking like a corona. Man, am you a loner? Feeling like I'm popping like a soda. Shorty like a stoner. Booties at the concert, women in the motor vehicle. Stabbing out of tonsils, yeah, I chase thrills. Chased by a constable, then I go and take pills. Yeah, I'm not responsible, even when my faith falls down and my secrets come out. Better stay calm when I'm sipping on stout. And I'm in your baby girl, bad case of the gap. Crazy off the happy because I put them in my mouth. Shout out Cowsey. Give it up for Cowsey and Ason motherfucking Show. They're brothers to me. They're still brothers to me. Fuck it. Please watch the music video. That wasn't a joke. I don't joke.
Yeah, bro, went really hard on the fucking Dexies one night and just cooked this fucking sick thing up in like 12 hours. It's not on Spotify yet, but I think I will buy the licenses for the beats to put on Spotify because, you know, I feel like I don't have this confidence about my music until I get told by other people that it's fucking sick. It has to be very undeniable. But I don't know, this EP was kind of undeniable. I was listening to it, man, and I was like, the lyrics were there, the production was there, and I was just really happy with it. So I can positively say this Cabin Fever EP is probably my first, like, good piece of work that I've put out. So yeah, I'll go listen to that if you feel like it's some fucking hella experimental shit. Really inspired by JPEG Mafia on that, plus a few other artists and that, Husky. Shout out the boy.
So, are you still going?
No.
Alright, so what's up next for Ace and Shade?
Man, I got heaps of shit coming up next. I feel like I can't commit to anything in particular because, you know, I'm fucking, that's just how my brain works, man. But in my head, you know, I really want to get the Black Vans EP done. Shout out Vans Rap once again. That's gonna be like a dark, like a experimental boom bap sort of EP. Listen to Speed and Swerving if you ever want some like context on how that's gonna maybe sound, or you know whatever we be dropping on the fucking, you know, the road ahead to whenever that comes out. I'm not quite sure yet, but it's gonna be fucking sick, man. So it's gonna be a whole nother level because the chemistry between me and Fans Rate is fucking insane. Other than that, Cabin Fever 2, you know, it only takes a few Dexies for some miracle shit like that to happen, so, you know, that's definitely around the corner. You know, I had a mixtape in the works for a long time, but at this point I think as I start to refine myself a bit more, I want to allow myself the time to just fucking make some good shit and put it in the vault. You know, I've got plenty of time, I don't need to stress about fucking dying of old age anytime soon, man. Like, I think it's just, for me, I want to fucking see how the next year goes, what I can cook up, and I think if not too much pressure, some good shit's gonna come out of it, so stay tuned, homies. Shout out OM, fuck left side, fuck daps, we out here, we on to bigger and better things. Shout out my dad, shout out the boys who are still there for me. Shout out the bitches that left. Shout out to her, she knows who she is. Shout out to bad bitches. Shout out Childish Gambino. Shout out your mother. Ason Shade. Lyrical Grenade. I might change my name to just Ason one day. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Chronic.
Yeah, posted on the net, but I think I need a catch. Nikes on my feet, I'll be sweating, getting rash, puffing hash, getting bashed. What you think wasn't me, what you think wasn't me. Costing Ason nothing, I just do this shit for free. Pissy bitches driving unalive and them stash a bitch straight in the back of the HSV. I'm that ageist underrated, no verbatim, never playing G. I radiate that acetone and tick away like Casios with that H double P to the D, cause I'm tripping too much, not giving two fucks. In the central like I'm C, always puffing on the blunt, getting custard in the cream, getting hungry for the feed. Cuffing all these bitches, I just fuck them and then leave. Tucking on my ciggy, rolling deep in the city, but the fingers by my licks is always clean and insane. Bitches be giving me brain, can attain to the hype and the grain in my pics when I'm sniffing on the meds, getting pressed out of Terry White. And I'm smoking on the stick, that's the shit that I very like. Shine bright like a February light. When you suck a night bride on my dick, use a slut, use a bitch, no tricks, use a beautiful woman. They should lock you in a room after doing all the shit that you said that you wouldn't. Biting on my lips like a bullet cause I'm lost in the pudding. Puffing goody goody butter with the cones that I'm pulling in my hoodie. Bitch fell in love with my face, the trap flat. No backpack, just a cap suiting me like a hazmat. And my brothers did a show with the asthmat. No tit cause I never did that. That it means that he's laying back gack with a thick evil bitch with their hands in my track decks. Climb pays if you plays with the ace of the shade. Days with the strays who invade from the deep dark parts of interstellar space. Passing the view to this alien bitch, she calling me mate. Eyes like a plate with this sandy I take. Empty as fate when the pain gets considered on paths that we take. Never listen to the dream.